Now we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It has been unfortunately reported that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are unfortunately having more issues because allegedly he has 3 more babies on the way. Now, let me know how you guys feel about this alleged report. I definitely don't believe he would do this to Cardi B after losing the Super Bowl. He already had 5 children last year. You guys seemingly were not in a good place during the Super Bowl this year because you brought your concubines to the game with also your side chick Pre. So I'm like, how many kids can somebody have? He already got 5. It's like, what you trying to do? Catch up to, Nick Cannon or Elon Musk? It's kind of getting a little bit weird. So hopefully this report is not true that he got 3 more kids on the way. I don't think that would be a good idea. Okay? And if this is the case, he needs to go to rehab because he clearly has an addiction and Cardi B needs to go get tested. If you can never wear a condom or protection when you sleep with somebody, it's showing me that you might have some sort of addiction, okay? Something's mentally wrong with you, so hopefully that's not the case. Now, it seems as though, I guess Megan and Bia have some sort of beef because she was seen on, I think, live laughing at the Pretty and Petty diss track that Cardi B had made towards Bia. Well, Partisan Fontaine wrote it, but Cardi B recited it. And a lot of people are wondering, where is this beef stemming from? Now, a lot of people were questioning why she has an issue with Bia, but allegedly it stems from Bia making a comment in regards to her and Tori. A fan called Bia, Hazel E, and Emily B tasteless for allegedly laughing at Megan Thee Stallion's pain in regards to, I guess, the Tori situation. She responded to the Megan Thee Stallion fan and said, "Girl, go to the courthouse, support her. The keyboard activist is not helping." So this was during the Tori and Megan trial. Obviously, he got convicted for shooting her. So I guess that's where the beef stems from. I think she's more so doing it because she's trying to keep an alliance with Cardi B. Now, Cardi B went on Spaces and basically said that she has no interest in getting close to Nicki Minaj's sister, Ming. Here's what she had to say.
I did saw the chatter from yesterday. It was pretty loud. I don't even, you know what? I don't even know what to say about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I feel like that young lady, I feel like she needs like guidance. I feel like I don't know, she needs guidance. She's a young girl. I'm not gonna play somebody. Like, if somebody comes to see me and there's no issue, I don't want to play nobody in their face and try to be funny if they're not on that type of timing. It just doesn't get you nowhere. I feel like kindness kindness, not being petty, because I'm not even on that petty timing neither. Like, I feel like life right now is so beautiful, and I feel like being kind has taken me. I've been so kind, and I just been like thinking before I react and stuff like that. And I feel like that, and I feel like that's paying off. I feel like it's paying off. Like, sometimes I be wanting to blow up because I be getting so mad at other shit, and I be like, you know what? Just whatever, Cardi. Before you curse somebody out, just walk away. Or like, like I said, like, somebody come, like, I'm not gonna play somebody in their face in person and stuff. And plus, I'm not gonna be beefing and doing the most with somebody that I don't know. They're 19 years old, 18 years old. I don't know. Like, I'm too grown for that, and I feel like I'm too blessed for that. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to play it close though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play it close because I don't want to be involved in none of that drama. I don't want to be involved with nothing. I don't think that girl's on drama time. I just feel like she's a young kid. You know what I'm saying? Young kids, they need guidance. They need, like, I don't know what they're looking for.
Now, let me know how y'all feel about it. Here's my thing. I don't believe Cardi B completely, and this is why. Because I feel like she gonna keep this in her back pocket just in case her and Nicki Minaj get into anything. She gonna mention Ming. I put money on it. Who wants to bet? If her and Nicki get into it again, like Cardi B usually do, she brings up Nicki Minaj's family. She always bring up either her husband, the brother, her son. So I think Cardi B is only saying this now because Nicki Minaj has been quiet, right? But if they get into it, she's going to bring up Ming. She's going to be like, this is why your sister don't like you. This is why she was at my concert trying to talk to me. She was in my section. She's going to use this against Nicki Minaj. I don't fully believe that she doesn't want no parts of it because when you was going back and forth with Nicki Minaj, you were spilling what you thought was her tea. You know, you're like, oh, you know, that husband, he keeps you drugged up so he can take your money. She thought she was spilling tea, right? So I think she definitely going to keep this in her back pocket. I do believe she was going to try to get tea from Ming. Okay, not publicly, privately, because she knows how it's going to look publicly. That's why she's not going to say anything. But as soon as her and Nicki go back and forth again, and I do feel like that could happen. Okay, they always, you know, distance from each other, and then eventually World 5 erupts between them. So I don't fully believe that she's gonna, you know, not bring it up. I think she's gonna use this against Nicki Minaj in the future if they get into it. Now, poor Walmart Beyonce. Walmart Beyonce went on TikTok Live and she basically said how she almost retired from music. A lot of fans are speculating behind the scenes. It has a lot to do with the fact that Queen Bee has not helped her career.
Trouble in Paradise in pieces. More is coming. I'm not talking too much about it. I'm just gonna pop the fuck out. And y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, you've been sitting on this, bitch. You the baddest. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've been making the best music of my life, and I have to give credit to God and Jesus because they are using me as a vessel because it is not coming from me. It has been flowing out of me like water, and I am insanely grateful, and I'm not going to tear up because I just ate on my makeup. But this is the best music I have ever created in my life. And I stopped for a while. Like, I really had no desire to make music anymore. But by the grace of God, I got out of it since end of last year. And this is the best music I've ever created in my entire life. So when it is out, you will hear that. And I cannot wait.
Okay, so she said she stopped making music for a while because she was flopping. As we know, Queen Bee has not promoted or helped Walmart Beyonce, hasn't brought her out on tour like she does Blue Ivy. Allegedly, that is one of the reasons why she has stopped making music for a while. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, Chloe also confirmed that basically she and Halle will be making music together. Okay, after she puts out her album, she said her and Halle will get back to making music and putting out their third studio album. Let me know how y'all feel about that as well. Here's my thing with Chloe. Yes, Beyonce does not help you at all. I will acknowledge that. I don't think that Beyonce's innocent in this situation. But this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think majority of you guys agree because y'all don't buy the music. Chloe doesn't make that much great music. Like, you know, she might have like a good song here and there, but like a whole album filled with hits like Leon Thompson or, you know, a Kalani or anything like that. Even before Kalani had folded, she used to put out just hits on an album. Chloe doesn't do that for me. And I think some of y'all would agree with that because y'all don't buy her music. Okay. So You know, she is one of the biggest flops in R&B. So to me, I like Chloe, but it's not like you really giving it up like that when it comes to the music. It's not undeniably good. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. It's no shade. It's not shade. But I feel like, you know, her songs are never my playlist. Like, I literally skip everything she puts out. Halle, though. Halle makes good music. I feel like Halle makes better music than Chloe. But it's more soulful than it is pop. Okay. It's like kind of church soul music. So that's why I feel like that doesn't get a big push. But I don't know. I don't like Chloe music like that. I think it's okay. It's not that great, in my opinion. So I think she needs better writers and producers. I think she got to work with the people that Beyonce worked with. You know, she need to work with The Dream. I saw she was in the studio with Timberland. She got to work with the big dogs, because the small dogs that she working with is not working. Now, moving on from that, John Davidson reportedly also shouted the N-word at actress Wemi Masaku when she won Best Supporting Actress for Sinners at the BAFTAs, okay? The BBC Director General says this instance did get edited out of the broadcast, unlike the other one, because there was confusion between the first time it was yelled and the second. Our understanding at this point is that the team editing the show in the truck mistakenly believed they had edited out the incident that was being referenced on the basis that they had heard and edited out the slur shouted out during the Best Supporting Actress award. Therefore, when they were told a racial slur had been shouted, they believed they had removed it. Okay, which I definitely don't believe. So basically, the T-Rex guy that called Michael B. Jordan the N-word while he was on stage with the other actor, Delroy, he also said it a second time with Wumi Mosuka, okay? With that being said, like I said the first time, I don't feel like it was on accident. I don't care if the guy has T-Rex or not. You know, consciously, he really believes what he's saying. Okay, I don't care if he has T-Rex or not, because you saying the N-word multiple times during a show when black people are up on stage, either presenting or, you know, receiving an award, that's how you truly feel. You're racist. Okay? No shade. It's really no shade. He is racist. I don't care about him saying, oh, I'm not racist and, you know, I can't control it. If you can't control it, you shouldn't be in the public place. You need to be at home watching like everybody else. I don't care what nobody says. I do believe that man is racist. And that's why I didn't believe the apology the first time. They couldn't fool me with the apology the first time. You know, saying, oh, you can't help it, but you were saying it all night. Okay? And I'm sure he probably said it multiple times. I don't think it was just twice. I think he was saying it anytime a black person was on stage. He was saying the N-word. And they didn't edit the one from Michael B. Jordan because they wanted to humiliate Michael B. Jordan. Okay, let's be very clear. That's what they were trying to do. But this is going to backfire, because when black people don't show up to the show anymore, what are they going to say? Okay, except the coons. They're going to invite all the coons there, but the black people that they want to show up to these award shows, they might not show up next year. Okay, and what they going to say then? And I honestly think that all black actors and actresses should boycott the BAFTAs next year. Now, moving on to Mona Leo. We got to give Mona Leo her 10s, okay? I know she just canceled her tour recently because she had surgery, you know, so we hope that she gets better. But Mona Leo, she killed her verse in the Mike Will Made It collaboration with Travis Porter. The song is called Standing Ovation, and the song is kind of fire. I feel like it has something to it. Like, it's not sounding like anything else out. So I do like the song, but Mona Leo killed her verse, and I feel like we don't acknowledge her enough. You know, amongst the female rappers, people don't really acknowledge Mona Leo. We gotta acknowledge her because she's very, very talented. She be putting out heat, but people don't be paying attention to it enough. And I feel like the reason why is because she's not always half naked or twerking. Even in this song where it kind of is like a twerking anthem, she wasn't really twerking like that. She is married, but she don't really be half naked. She don't be twerking. She doesn't always use her body to sell records. And I think that's one of the reasons why she doesn't get the attention some other female rappers may get. But we got to start paying attention to her because she really do be spitting. Like, we need to really give her her 10. So congratulations to Mona Leo. And hopefully, you know, after the surgery, she can get back on tour and put out some more heat because she put in that work. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Blake Lively, the Chart Obsessed Racist, Selena, Justin Haley, 50 Cent, and Diddy on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.